Have you noticed your joints sometimes feel older than you are? You're 65, but your knees feel like they're 80. Or you're 70, but your hands ache like you've worked all day, even when you haven't. Here's the truth. Your joints can age faster than the rest of your body. And when that happens, it steals your freedom. Walking becomes harder. Climbing stairs feels like a workout. And the things you once loved, gardening, dancing, even holding your grandchild, become painful. But how do you know if your joints are aging too fast? Doctors say there are 5 clear warning signs. Most seniors ignore them, thinking it's just old age. But ignoring them only makes things worse. In this video, you'll discover the 5 signs your joints are sending you right now. Morning stiffness that won't go away. Pain after simple activities. Swelling or warmth around your joints. Cracking or grinding sounds. Loss of flexibility and range of motion. If you notice even one of these signs, your joints may be aging faster than you think. The good news? When you spot the warnings early, you can slow joint aging and keep moving with strength and confidence. So let's begin with the first sign. Morning stiffness. Part 2, sign number 1, morning stiffness. Do your knees feel glued when you first get out of bed? Do your fingers open slowly like old hinges? That's not just age. It's a message from your joints. All night long, you're still. When you don't move, joint fluid, synovial fluid, doesn't circulate well. Cartilage dries a bit. Muscles and tendons shorten slightly. So in the morning, everything feels tight. A few gentle movements warm the oil, and the stiffness eases. After 60, cartilage thins and joint capsules get less elastic. Morning stiffness lasts longer, and if you stop moving because it hurts, the cycle gets worse. Less motion, more stiffness. Even less motion. Break the cycle and your day changes. A little stiffness that eases within 15 to 30 minutes is common, but if it lasts most of the morning or comes with redness, swelling, heat, or sudden sharp pain, that's a warning. Time to talk with your clinician. Evelyn, 71, dreaded mornings. She shuffled to the bathroom holding the wall. Her grandson asked, "Grandma, why do you walk like a robot?" Her doctor suggested a warm-up routine beside the bed. 2 weeks later, she said, "I still feel stiff for a minute, then I'm me again." Sitting on the edge of the bed, scrolling the phone for 20 minutes. Forcing deep stretches while cold. Skipping water and going straight to coffee. Using pain pills instead of a movement routine. Wearing old, unsupportive slippers that stress the knees. Step 1. Breathe and sip, 30 sec. Sit tall. Slow inhale, 4, exhale. 6, take a few sips of water to thin the traffic. Step 2. Ankles and knees, 45 sec. Ankle circles, 10 each way. Knee pumps, straighten, bend, repeat, 10-15 times. Step 3. Hips and back, 60 sec. March in place while seated, 20-30 reps. Pelvic tilts. Gently rock hips forward, back 10 reps. Step 4. Shoulders and hands, 45 secs. Shoulder rolls, 10 each way. Open close fists, 20 times. Finger fan, 10 times. Step 5. Stand and sway, 45 secs. Stand holding a counter or chair. Shifts of weight side to side, 10 to 15 reps. Mini knee bends, 10 reps, pain-free range only. Optional helpers, warm shower or heating pad, 5 to 10 minutes before walking. A thin pillow between knees if you're a side sleeper. Supportive house shoes with firm soles. Breakfast that calms inflammation. Oats, berries, walnuts, olive oil, turmeric plus black pepper. Omega-3s. From fish or per your clinician's advice. Keep a water bottle by the bed. Short movement snacks, every 30 to 45 minutes in the morning. Stop if pain is sharp, locking occurs, or a joint becomes red-hot swollen. Frequent morning stiffness that doesn't ease warrants a medical check. Morning stiffness is a sign, not a sentence. Prime the joints for a few minutes, and your whole day moves better. Do you want a printable 2-minute morning joint warm-up? Type warm-up if yes, or need help if you need modifications. Now, let's look at sign number 2, pain after light activity, and why just a short walk shouldn't leave you hurting. Part 3. Sign number 2, pain after light activity. Have you ever gone for a short walk and felt sore for hours after, or did a little gardening and your knees ached all evening? That's not just getting older. It's a warning sign your joints may be aging too fast. Healthy joints recover quickly. A little activity oils the hinges. But when cartilage thins and inflammation builds, even light stress causes pain. Think of it like a sponge. When new, it bounces back. When worn, it stays pressed down. That's what's happening to your joints. Pain after light activity discourages movement. You start to avoid walks, stairs, or chores. But the less you move, the weaker your muscles get, and the more pressure falls on the joints. It's a downward spiral. Less activity, more pain, less independence. Mayo Clinic reports seniors with persistent pain after mild activity often show early osteoarthritis. And according to Harvard Health, inactivity speeds up joint aging. It's use it or lose it. George, 67, loved his morning walks, but after only 10 minutes, his knees throbbed. He stopped joining his walking club, thinking rest was the solution. In reality, his inactivity made his pain worse. With his doctor's guidance, George began short, gentle sessions. Walking 5 minutes, resting, then 5 more. Over months, his stamina returned and his pain lessened. Resting completely, hoping pain will disappear. Pushing too hard, trying to tough it out. Skipping warm-ups or stretching. Using pain pills as the only answer. Choose low-impact activities, swimming, cycling, yoga, or short walks. Break exercise into small sessions, 5-10 minutes at a time. Always warm up first, gentle joint circles, light stretches. Strengthen muscles around the joints. Stronger muscles equals less joint strain. Pain after light activity is not just age. It's your body saying, support me, don't stop moving. Gentle, consistent activity is medicine for your joints. Do you ever feel pain after simple activities like walking or gardening? Type yes if you do, or no if not. Now let's move to sign number 3, swelling and warmth around your joints, and why this is more serious than most people realize. Part 4, sign number 3, swelling and warmth. Do your knees sometimes look puffier than usual, or feel warm to the touch, like there's heat inside? That's not just water weight or aging, it's inflammation, and it's your joint waving a red flag. When cartilage wears down, tiny particles break loose. Your immune system sees them as invaders, so it sends fluid and heat to the joint. That's swelling, that's warmth. It's the body's repair crew, but if they never leave, they actually damage the structure further. Swelling stretches joint capsules, making movement harder. Warmth means inflammation is active. Both together accelerate cartilage breakdown. If ignored, the joint stiffens faster, and arthritis develops more aggressively. NIH research shows chronic joint swelling is one of the strongest predictors of osteoarthritis progression. Arthritis Foundation reports, seniors with recurring swelling have higher risk of mobility loss in the next 5 years. Betty, 69, loved knitting, but her fingers swelled so much she couldn't hold the needles. She thought it was just water retention. Her doctor diagnosed early arthritis. With gentle hand therapy, anti-inflammatory foods, and turmeric tea, Betty regained comfort. Today, she still knits every evening, without constant pain, using ice every time without addressing inflammation causes, ignoring swelling as just age, taking over-the-counter pain meds daily without medical guidance. Apply ice for acute swelling, heat for chronic stiffness. Use anti-inflammatory foods, turmeric plus black pepper, omega-3 fish, olive oil. Elevate swollen joints and move gently to keep fluid flowing. Consult your doctor if swelling lasts more than a week. Swelling and warmth are not cosmetic problems. They are warning signs that your joint is under attack. Pay attention early and you can slow the damage. Have your joints ever swelled or felt warm after activity? Type yes if you've felt it, or no if not. Now let's move on to sign number 4, cracking and grinding sounds in your joints and why they're not always as harmless as people think. Part 5. Sign of 4. Cracking and grinding sounds. Do your knees pop every time you stand up? Do your shoulders crack like old wooden floors? Some people laugh it off, but constant cracking and grinding can be more than harmless noise. Occasional pops can come from gas bubbles in joint fluid. That's normal. But grinding or frequent loud cracks, that's often cartilage wearing thin. When smooth surfaces turn rough, bones rub and create sound, and sometimes pain. Cartilage doesn't regenerate easily, so when you hear grinding, it's often a sign of wear and tear arthritis. Left alone, the sound turns into pain, and pain turns into loss of motion. The American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons notes, crepitus, the medical term for grinding joints, is strongly linked to early osteoarthritis. Harvard Health found seniors reporting grinding knees were twice as likely to develop knee arthritis within 5 years. John, 66, joked his knees sounded like popcorn. At first, no pain, but within a year he felt sharp twinges climbing stairs. An X-ray showed early arthritis. With physical therapy and strength training, John regained mobility and slowed the damage. Ignoring grinding because it doesn't hurt yet. Overusing pain pills instead of addressing muscle weakness. Doing high-impact exercise that worsens wear. Strengthen supporting muscles, thighs, hips, core. Maintain a healthy weight to reduce joint load. Choose low-impact exercises, swimming, cycling, tai chi. Use supportive shoes with cushioned soles. If grinding comes with pain or swelling, consult your doctor. Cracking isn't always harmless. When it's frequent, rough, or painful, it's your joint asking for care. Address it early and you can keep moving smoothly. Do your knees or shoulders crack every day? Type yes if they do, or no if they don't. And now the final and most serious sign, losing flexibility and range of motion in your joints. Part 6. Sign of 5, loss of range of motion. Can you still bend your knees fully? Can you lift your arms above your head without struggle? If the answer is no, that's a serious sign your joints are aging too fast. Range of motion means how far a joint can move freely. Healthy joints act like well-oiled hinges, smooth, flexible, wide. But when cartilage wears down and scar tissue builds, the hinge tightens. You can't bend as far, you can't stretch as wide, and every movement feels limited. Loss of motion isn't just inconvenient, it affects independence. Trouble bending your knees means stairs become unsafe. Shoulder stiffness means you struggle to dress, reach shelves, or even hug. And reduced mobility increases fall risk, the #1 cause of senior injuries. Harvard Health reports, seniors who lose just 20% of knee or hip motion double their risk of falls within 2 years. The CDC adds, Mobility decline is a key predictor of nursing home admission. Maria, 73, loved cooking for her family, but she couldn't squat to reach pots in the lower cabinet. She started avoiding her kitchen. With physical therapy and gentle yoga, Maria regained enough motion to cook again. Her words, "I got my freedom back." Accepting stiffness as normal aging. Avoiding activity, which worsens stiffness. Doing forceful stretches that cause more injury. Daily gentle stretching. Hamstring, calf, shoulder rolls. Low-impact exercise. Tai Chi, swimming, chair yoga. Strength training for support muscles. Physical therapy if motion is severely limited. Stay consistent. Small daily effort beats rare, intense effort. Loss of range of motion is one of the clearest signs your joints are aging faster than you are. But with steady care, you can regain flexibility and independence. Can you bend your knees fully without pain? Type yes if you can, or no if you struggle. Now let's bring it all together. We'll recap all 5 signs and share the key lesson on protecting your joints for the years ahead. So today, we uncovered 5 warning signs that your joints are aging too fast. Morning stiffness that lasts too long, pain after light activity, swelling and warmth, cracking or grinding sounds, loss of flexibility and motion. These signs are not just age. They are your joints asking for care. The earlier you notice them, the more you can do to slow the damage. Strong joints mean freedom, freedom to walk without fear, to climb stairs with confidence, to garden, dance, hug your grandchildren, and live fully. Aging does not have to equal pain. It can mean wisdom, the wisdom to listen to your body and take action before small warnings become big problems. Which of these 5 signs have you noticed in yourself? Type 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 in the comments. Your answer might inspire another senior to pay attention too. If you found this video helpful, please like, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Senior Health Wisdom for more trusted tips on protecting your joints, bones, and overall health after 60. Aging is not the end of movement. It is the beginning of moving wisely. Take care of your joints today, and they will carry you strongly into tomorrow.